Have you been trying to get that left hand involved and you're not quite sure of how to do it? Don't worry, I'm going to activate that left hand today, even as a beginner. Let's get into it. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't work. Something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. It is the sweetest name. And I'm lost without you. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. Welcome on in. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get that left hand involved, and I'm going to be giving us an exercise that has so many different benefits. Okay, so essentially what we're going to be doing is a diatonic bass walk down. I'll explain what that means and I'll break it down, but essentially we're going to be able to do a number of things like activate that left hand. We're going to definitely get that moving around. We're going to actually be able to sneak in a little bit of major scale practice. Come on, y'all. I love a 2-for-1 deal. So we're going to be getting a little bit of practice in with that. And what I'm going to show you today is going to allow you to play real songs, kind of like what I just showed you a second ago. And not only that, this is going to be easy to transpose, so you can play this in all 12 keys once you understand what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to take it to the keyboard and show you what to do here. But one thing that I want us to know is that when you're starting to get your left hand involved, it's best, in my opinion, to really just allow the left hand to be the only thing moving so that you can focus on it. So what I'm going to show you literally just allows the right hand to sit there and do nothing. Okay, just nice and simplified, because now you'll be able to focus on that left hand. So here's what I want you to do. Let's take it to the keyboard. Okay, so we're going to be in the key of C major for right now. And what I'd love for you to do, if you don't already know the number system, the C is the 1, the D is the 2, E is the 3, F is the 4, G is the 5, A is the 6, B is the 7, and then we're back to the 1. And don't worry, I'll definitely link a couple of videos I have about the number system. So essentially what I want you to do with this C major scale for your right hand is to hold down the 1, the 2, and the 5. Okay, so this is what we call a suspended chord. And so when you're holding these down, I actually like to hold the chord down by duplicating this 5 in the bottom as well. So if you just want to move your hand over, now you can hold all 4 chords down, or all 4 notes, should I say. And don't worry, this will not move, okay? So once you've got your hand in place, you don't have to move it. So what we're going to be doing essentially is holding this down, and then for our left hand movement, we're going to be hitting all of the white notes from the C all the way down to the D. Okay, so we're not going to hit that other C, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But I just want you to think about hitting all of the white notes and stopping before you get to that other C, okay? And so once you've gotten to that D, instead of going to the C, which gives us a sense of finality, a sense of being done, what I want you to do is to go from the D up to the G. So that G is going to replace the C, okay? You go up to the G, and then you're coming back up to the C. So out of time and out of rhythm, this is what that would look like. I'm going to hold this down and then just walk down all of these white notes. D up to G, and then back to the C. Okay? And This is actually what I meant when I said we're getting major scale practice in. Essentially, what we're doing is walking down the major scale. Yes. So easy and so simple once you understand the major scale. And that's actually why this exercise is called a diatonic bass walk down, because diatonic means that the notes are in the scale. Okay, so once we're here, it's just a matter of walking down that scale. And of course, the rhythm at which you change the bass notes is going to depend on the song that you're singing, right? Up to the G and back to the C. So if I wanted to do something about the name Jesus, that has a slightly different rhythm, right? So something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. Versus something like no weapon. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. You see where I'm going? And so once you know your scale, you know exactly which notes to hit as you're walking down. So let's look at that C major scale, right? So what we were doing was we were starting on the 1, the C, then we're just walking it down. B, A, G, F, E, D. And then of course, instead of going to C, we're coming up to the G and coming back up to the C. And so again, once you're able to do this, you can go to any key you want. You see, like if I wanted to change that over to B flat, then all I have to do is to go down the B flat major scale. Okay, so I'll show you as an example of how to do that. So remember, in the right hand, we're going to play 1, 2, and 5. Okay, so I'm going to play that again the way I like to play it, which is doubling that 5 here on the bottom. And then look at this. I'm just walking down the scale. Here's the 2, so I'm going to come back up to the 5, which is F, and then boom, I'm back at the top. So this is something that's easy to transpose. It is easy to play, especially because your hand does not have to move and you can play multiple songs with it. I just gave 3 examples for today, you know, with no weapon, something about the name Jesus, and this is the air I breathe. But you can use it to play other songs like Give Thanks and a whole bunch of others. And not only that, you can also, once you're ready and once you're comfortable, you can start to do fun things with the right hand if you want to add a little bit of flavor, right? So if I were to go back to that B flat major, and instead of maybe just holding it, I can start to arpeggiate it. So I can go down the scale as I arpeggiate. You see, you get the idea? You can do all types of stuff in the right hand once you get comfortable. And it actually is a way for you to kind of add some layers and some dynamics and variety to a song, you know, that you might be, let's say, playing for other people. I mean, I'm telling you, it is awesome. So let me take it back to C major and I'll show you what I mean. So if I wanted to sing the song, This Is the Air I Breathe. So I think the first time around they sing, I'm desperate for you. And then the second time they sing, I'm lost without you. So, and I'm desperate for you. Okay, now we're gonna arpeggiate. And I'm lost without you. You see what I mean? So there are so many different things that you can begin to do with that right hand once you're comfortable that kind of just elevate what you've already been doing with this song. I'm telling you, this is a great exercise for a lot of different reasons. So I encourage you, sit down, learn it, work through it, add it to your repertoire. All right, so I hope that you've enjoyed this mini lesson today. And if you have, like this video, definitely comment and subscribe to the channel, but also stay connected with me. Big things are coming for this channel. A lot of things are coming down the pipeline, and I want you to be in the know about it. So I've dropped a link into my description so that you can drop your email address and we'll stay connected from there. All right, family. So as always, I will see you soon and be blessed.